An underwater version of Brutaka? Pit Brutaka, if you will? What a strange looking set. But is this a LEGO set? Did this actually exist? Well, I've got the model for it right here, and we're going to review it in today's video. And I'll let you know how you could build this yourself. But what exactly is the story behind this set? Does this actually exist? Surely not. Well, let's get stuck into the video and let's discuss the history behind this set. So back in the day when the Mari era of sets was hot off the press, and they were the brand new must-have toy of 2007, this image began circulating on the internet. Rumors were abound about a supposed underwater Brutaka set. How exciting. Yeah, the previous year of course debuted the amazing character and the brilliant set, Brutaka. And he was a fan favorite. There was tons of love for this phenomenal character. So it only made sense that the following year they'd release another version, an updated version of Brutaka. And also in the Bionicle storyline, he did actually go down into the underwater prison known as the Pit. And he was mutated by the Pit's mutagen. So the differences that appeared in this rumored set, it made a lot of sense and it did tie into the story. Everything about this seemed right. It made total sense that this set would exist. Except of course, as you can tell, it did not. This is a fake image. I mean, it's a somewhat convincing Photoshop. Somewhat. But yeah, this set never actually existed. From my understanding, it was just somebody making a cool, fun fan concept of what this set could be, and it was misinterpreted as an actual leak of what was to come. But still, you see all this kind of stuff online. People presenting some sort of magical set that's totally real and actually going to be released, but it's just someone playing around on Photoshop. I mean, you have the very famous Tower of Energy Variki. That was another character that everybody believed was real, but wasn't. People certainly thought that was real. And you better believe that people thought Pit Brutaka was real. I remember having Skype calls with other friends in the Bionicle community back when I was 14 years old or something, and they would tell me that they swore this set was real. They'd say things like, I almost bought it, but I didn't have enough money that day, and then when I came back the following day, it was gone, and I never saw it again. Well, they said, no, this is real, it's just very, very rare and very hard to find. You could only get it in Denmark or certain parts of the world, that kind of thing. I remember honestly having a lot of fun speculating about how this set was real back in the day. Of course, I was just a naive child back then, and I wished it was real, but it wasn't. There's kind of a fun community aspect about that. Fan theories, speculation, all that kind of stuff. See, I miss that today. I wish Bionicle was still around so that we could have fake leaks like this that would send the community into a fun-filled frenzy. We could dream about potential sets that could come out, that would make sense within the story, all that kind of stuff. But hey, you don't have to dream anymore because you can indeed build this model today with existing pieces. You can finally have this fake set in your collection. And you better believe there's some free instructions online that you can download and you can then build this character. So the instructions I followed to make this, they were originally designed by a builder called Fables. If you want to check them out, there'll be links in the description below. They're very easy to follow, they're very fun to follow as well. I had a great time building this. Anyway, just look at this. I love how this mock captures the essence of the original toy, but it manages to elevate it just that little bit more. It really does feel like an upgrade. And that's the kind of thing you would expect if LEGO did actually make this. You'd want them to bring the character back, but give you a better, cooler looking version, and this is exactly that. I mean, just look at this torso design, for example. The way that it uses Carapa's armor pieces, and how they all flow together. It's so seamless. It's so beautiful. I mean, look at that shaping. Yeah, like the subtle curve of Carapa's headpiece that makes up the kind of ab area. Even just the lovely gold Borok eye in the center of the chest. It's phenomenal. And if you're not familiar with these kind of inky yellow armor pieces, they came on the Baraki set, Carapa, and only on this set. They're very unique and very beautiful pieces. It's kind of shocking to see how nicely these pieces complement the gold armor that comes on Brutaka. It's kind of a perfect pairing. And I just love how aquatic Carapa's armor feels. Putting it on Brutaka really does make it look like the original set has been mutated. It's a great idea. And then check this out, you've got some little details on the face, like these tiny black plant pieces. This makes it look like Brutaka has gills on his neck. What a fun addition. Oh yeah, and if you want to know where this piece came from, you saw some of them on the minifigure scale versions of the Bionicle characters. These came in some of the system Bionicle playsets. And Redak, for example, he had one of them in black. You got plenty of these minifigure scale characters in a set like the Paraka Stronghold, which was such a good set. I had a lot of fun playing with that one as a kid. Now, of course, the original Brutaka had a dark blue and gold color scheme. This one, though, is black and gold. Man, that just looks so sick, and so sleek as well, like a sports car. It's truly amazing how this mock manages to improve upon that original set. So many small and subtle changes, and little additions that give it that nice underwater feeling. It's so impressive. And look, to be fair, that original Brutaka set is a really, really good set. The fact that this mock manages to improve on what was already perfection, that is a huge triumph. Well done to Haybells who built this. You killed it. Now, the back design here, it's also pretty cool. When we compare it to the original set, we can see that the original set had two of those gold weapon pieces just kind of folded up, but it had a nice little play feature where they could pop out and become some additional weaponry. That was cool, but this changes it up and it just has one of these pieces, but now it's kind of like a shark fin. I mean, that's pretty dope. What a great way to give him a bit more of a sinister feeling and tie it back into that underwater context. The set also features a little bit of tubing. It runs all the way up the legs, then we see it go up into the sides of the torso, and then flow all the way up into the arm. I quite like the very clear line that you can follow with this tubing, and how it stretches across the whole body. It's very smart. Good little bit of consistency there, I like it. Dude, every inch of this is very well made. Every section of this is suitably menacing and looks just downright awesome. I tell you what, man, this was a really fun build and it's a great mock. I highly recommend taking a look at those instructions and making this for yourself. Again, check the links below if you want to do exactly that. You can find the instructions right there. So thank you for watching, happy building, and bye for now.